Gigabyte's BRIX series is kind of amazing. I mean, it's like they got these bare bones kits with these really sleek form factors. Now, there have been other similar things, such as Intel's NUC and Chromebox, but they've always had one thing missing: beefy graphical horsepower. This, my friends, is the GBB X i5G760. That may sound like a mouthful, but take a look at those last three numbers. Those are the numbers that are going in your mouth. Finally, the BRIX got a major boost in graphical performance. Could this be the ultimate portable LAN machine? So, before we get into this any further, let's take a tour of the outside of this latest model of the BRIX. So starting at the front, we've got a headphone microphone combo jack. It comes with a little dongle to split that out. We've also got two USB 3 ports and an Intel Core i5 sticker. Ooh. On the sides, we've got nothing but ventilation. So you can see the copper heat sinks on the right-hand side and the two cooling fans on the left. On the top, we've got a power button and a Gigabyte logo. On the bottom, we've got rubber feet as well as 4 screws that you can actually take out so that you can actually put the things inside it. And then finally at the back, we've got the business. So there's 2 mini HDMI ports, a mini display port, a Kensington lock, power in, the Gigabit Ethernet, and 2 more USB 3 ports. Oh, and I should also probably mention that it comes with a power brick, which is like actually big enough to build houses out of. It is big. It's like a brick. Overall, the fit and finish of it is just excellent, like the entire BRIX lineup, but you want to see what's inside, right? Yeah, that's right. So once you open up the lid, you'll see the hard drive tray, which supports a single 2.5-inch SATA 3.6 gigabit per second hard drive. And then inside, we've got another storage option in the form of an M-SATA slot. 2 DDR3 low-powered SODIMM slots are in there. Remember, you must use DDR3L memory. And then finally, you can see the half-size PCIe wireless module that comes with the unit that supports AC Wi-Fi and Bluetooth 4.0. What you won't be able to see without a bit more surgery that we're not going to do here is the 2.8 gigahertz Haswell i5 4200H that turbos up to 3.4 gigahertz in theory. And, I guess this would be the reason for the green color scheme, the custom GTX 760 that Gigabyte somehow managed to stuff in this tiny box. Let me let that sink in for a moment. I said 760, not 760M. This is a desktop GPU with somehow anywhere from 3 to 6 gigs of GDDR5 on it stuffed into this tiny cube, depending on the SKU you buy. Now, if you recall, the 2 mini HDMI and single mini DisplayPort ports, you can run all of those at once. Yes, this is capable of running 3 monitors in NVIDIA Surround for gaming out of the box. Now, that graphics power is also enough for 4K decode support, something that most of the other HT-PCs or ultra-compact PCs can't necessarily claim. We would not, however, suggest trying to game in 4K using this. The officially supported resolutions for those outputs are 2560 by 1600 at 16 Hz and 4K at 30 Hz. One neato thing, though, that's also bundled in the box, since we're not quite done with the contents of the box apparently, is the bundled VESA bracket. You can turn your monitor or TV into a super compact all-in-one system, just like, like an iMac, except like better, because it's like green and black and stuff. Although, we've talked a lot about the performance of this hardware, but it should be noted that when you cram this much stuff into this small of a box, thermal throttling is a thing. Unfortunately, the special custom GTX 760 that got stuffed in here was not able to run anywhere near its full clock speed. So what we had discovered is that while the BRIX is an amazing marvel of engineering, it is not quite able to live up to its potential yet. I'm very excited to see what Gigabyte can do with future generations of gaming class BRIX units like this one, because if this is the future, man, the future is looking pretty friggin' awesome. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Like this video if you liked it. Let us know in the comments below and tell us if this is small and portable enough to tempt you away from a DIY solution, or if you would just go for a full-size GTX 760 in order to actually get the full capabilities out of your hardware at the cost, of course, of higher size, but then again, with the advantage of lower noise. The choice is yours.
Who's making noise?
Chris. Way to go, Chris.
Yeah!
Woo!
The thermal issues, you could say the idea was half-baked.